podcast video. My name is Jayant.
My name is Sandeep. I'm Vasudev.
My name is Amit.
And today let's discuss about like will AI take over the software jobs? And we have our guest who is Nikhil. He's a software developer in US.
As we have already a lot of tools in the market like ChatGPT by OpenAI and GitHub Copilot also. So using those tools, I got a question like, will AI going to replace software engineer jobs? And I gone through the article name, will AI going to replace software jobs by Forbes. And what I got to know with that article is a engineer who is doing basic stuff, which is a repetitive coding task. I think that his or her jobs is going to replace, but who engineer with a good skills, doing job in a complex projects with a good skills set, he will remain there. And let's have our opinion of our guest on this.
I don't think it can easily replace a human software developer because there might be few cases where you might need something like uh, something you need to think out of your wit or something you need to think out of the use case that's happening over there. And even one such live example I would give it is being working on a payroll company. I have seen a lot of data which is sensitive and even which contains, although it's altered for the development purposes, it still contains a lot of sensitive data in my part of development. So in such cases, I don't think AI can fully replace, but I definitely do think it adds up to human efficiency.
Yeah, adding on to that question, even if it is replaced, can it replace in such extent like where there are no humans only? Like, can it completely replace like completely, or is there some areas where human efforts are already like needed? So my initial belief was that it can replace only like where the automation tasks are there, but we do have humans have the critical thinking, the judgment, everything, emotions. So there are few fields like where the AI cannot replace completely, even though it evolves. So through my readings, I came out many articles in IEEE and ACM. They were also discussing there are key areas in software engineering which requires always require the human critical judgment that will always lacks in AI as it will not logically thinks. So yeah, let's have this opinion from our software engineer as well.
Okay, so some one case where when you document all the requirements from the client or a few other cases where you need to write some very use case specific code. In these two cases, I don't think AI can easily replace because uh, being AI, I don't think a client can directly give all of his requirements to an AI, definitely. So we definitely need a human over there to talk because I don't think AI has enough empathy towards the client or enough additions that a human can do.
In addition to this, with respect to his opinion on the AI will replace software IT jobs, I have one interesting question about like how do they address the ethical concern while developing AI solutions? According to my belief, there are many ethical concerns which I believe with respect to the data privacy issues. And let's say if it is being automated, then where will the humans will work in the IT industry because they have been tied up to the company. And during a recent survey or during the recent research which I had gone through, so there they have mentioned about from MIT's, there they have mentioned the same thing over the like where are the employers will go and also how data privacy issues will comes into picture. So let's have an opinion with the software engineer. Yeah.
I think the live example, like Apple has integrated the ChatGPT into its iOS 18, but they are containerizing ChatGPT into their own servers and everything. So in such cases, I don't think it clearly shows something like they're not ready to share the user data with ChatGPT and group it with some large models that are even outside. So I guess, yeah, this shows a very strong point. Like companies want to stop the data and they don't want to share it with it, so that all the sharing is considering the development world and the software development world. I think we do need sharing, but in this case, I don't think we need. We can straightforward see.
As we all are talking about the AI, so we have a booming word called layoffs. So we'll see the layoffs happening across the industries globally. To what extent AI is driving the factor, right? So according to my assumption, I feel AI is driving the factor for layoffs because as you all know, in many of the top companies they are laying off their workforce, I mean the employees, right? So why they are laying off the people? Because they want to completely cost down the common things and they want to go into the more advanced. So for that purpose, they are they want to invest more into the AI development field. So for that purpose, they want to cut down their cost. So if they want to cut down, then the only thing solution for that is to reduce the workforce. So that's the reason I feel AI plays a major role when we talk about the layoffs. So, upon my research, I came through an article in CNN where it clearly states, that AI is driving factor for layoffs. So it clearly mentioned that many of the companies are laying off their workforce because they want to move to the AI field by reducing the common roles. They want to replace the common roles with the AI roles. So let's take an opinion from our guest regarding this.
I can't straightforwardly deny that AI is not the reason for layoffs, but yeah, it even is a very small factor at the end. But I think on a bigger picture, there are even other things that are the main reason for this layoffs primarily. At least I believe so. Something like the economic decisions or else even the political ones that's happening. So considering all of this, maybe AI is not the primary one, but still AI do have a lot of I mean effect on this layoffs, I would say. Something like even in my organization, people have been asking for efficiency in whatever the code you do or something like that. And even we currently are having a beta program that's running in our organization where people are given with an AI assistant or something to code or to help them code actually, maybe in a better way in some cases or maybe in a fast way in some cases. This definitely questions something like there might be a bit of employment strike on it. They definitely, I would say, and yeah, I do think AI can make a change. Maybe not just right now or the layoffs that are currently, but down the line, going forward in 10 to 12 years, I think AI might affect employment in few industries. But that even counter strikes the point, like you need some new jobs to develop AI, right? So new ones are generated and the old ones are gone. So
So according to what I got from article and what I got answer from professional and what I thought perfectly fits. So I think I got my answers.
Yeah, to conclude, my literature readings and the opinion given by the professional also match with my initial beliefs and hypotheses. So I also don't have any conflicts and I got my answer.
To conclude from my end, whatever the opinion that was given by the software engineer, it is perfectly aligned with my beliefs and my literature readings and my survey which I have did and research. So I think it works perfectly for me as well with respect to the ethical concerns.
I completely agree to the literature and the guest opinions because my assumptions were closely relates to those. So I feel like, yeah, I agree to the literature, what literature says. I mean, the research which I came through and also the guest opinions were very much closely relates to my assumption. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.